Is it working? Maybe. No. What did you do? Tap that. There it goes. Turn those on. Okay. So, cleaning this. Daily vacuuming. Kind of obnoxious. Angry little critter. Boop. Let's bring you closer. Boop. I'm gonna see if we can place this in a better spot. Right there should work, right? Maybe? Okay. Yeah? Come here. Boop. I just vacuum it when she's not in here. Sometimes I sweep it out with this little broom thing. It's not really a broom thing, but it works as well. Sometimes I sweep it out. Other times I have a vacuum, but I don't vacuum it with her in here because it's loud and she has big ears, so I assume she hears better than I do. Fine. I'm gonna get my glasses so I can actually see. Where did they go? There they are. I got them. I'm only kind of blind, guys. Don't worry. Yeah. Fine. Oh, this is gross. And the vacuum. Hello, Life with Joey. And I'd say, yes, you can see her, but she just ran off. If you back up some, I brought the camera closer, so should be able to see her. Yeah. Vacuuming helps with the dust, and it's already really dusty, so I prefer to vacuum it over sweep it. It's already really dusty because chinchillas have such dense fur. You can't give them a water bath. Their fur will hold on to the water, and it can cause their fur to grow stuff. I did have to give her a water bath one time. She thought it'd be a good idea to jump in the toilet. So I had to give her a water bath. That was 3 or 4 years ago. And she's doing good. I left the dust bath in there for like 2 days, and she had a towel in there for a few months until she decided that she was going to try and eat the towel. And then I took it out. I'll put her up later, show her to you then. Unless she jumps up there and decides to climb on my keyboard, then yeah, we'll see what happens from there. But I'm going to go ahead and vacuum this. It'll be loud. And then, yeah. I have the board in here. It is I have no idea what size board, but it's cut to fit in here, so that her feet aren't falling between these wires, because sounds like a good way for a broken leg. And then, when I got her, I was told, well, the boards were in here when I got her. I was told she was chewing on these shelves, and so these boards were in these shelves, but I've gotten her more chewy. She hasn't chewed on the shelves since I've had her. She has chewed on the edges of these boards quite a bit. They were flat. I don't know if you believe that, but I believe these boards come with a straight cut, not a wiggly cut. So, yeah. So, yeah. One of them I did cut down some probably a month or two ago to fit better in like the sides of the cage, and yeah, so they fit better more, so there's not as much mess getting stuck between like the board and the side of the cage because it has this little lip. Yeah. I did do a big clean a few days ago. You can't see me that well. I pulled her cage away from the wall, wiped down. I have like these foam mat things behind the wall to help keep the wall clean. Wiped those down, wiped down the floor some. I vacuumed really good. Got her fresh shavings. I only do a little bit and then just add more. That way I don't put a bunch of, there's like a tray in the bottom. I will move my camera lower because I can't see that well. Where did my pizza go? Anyway, there you go. There is this tray down here. I'll do like a big clean, and then I rotate that, and then I just do enough shavings to cover the bottom of the tray, and then for the next week, I'll just add more shavings as it gets dirty, and then I don't fill the tray up with shavings just for the top to get dirty, and then have to. Frodo's not in here because he will try and eat her. That way I don't fill the tray with shavings, and then only the top will get dirty, and then I have to mix it, which would stir up a bunch of dust, which, yeah, that doesn't sound like fun to breathe in. Yeah. I actually need to go to the barn soon and steal more shavings. The barn needs to be cleaned. It just warmed up to like 30, like 20 to 40. And I already went to the barn to see the chickens, and the barn is actually kind of not super nice right now. Everything froze to 30, like -30. It was -30. I think it hit like -42 or something, and everything froze. And then there was no cleaning the barn, and so I don't really want to show people the barn. Because it's not bad. We do layer fresh hay and stuff, but yeah, the barn is not great. Come spring, we take everything out of the barn, do a big clean in the barn, yeah, and then cut that. Yeah. And then I have a fluffy carpet that I need to vacuum. Except my little vacuum here doesn't have a beater bar, so I have to steal my parents' vacuum. Could do the carpet, rug, whatever. Stop chewing on that! Whatever. That's a metal thing. That's why there is a big mess over there. It's gross. It's actually really annoying how much she sheds. Because sometimes I'll just wake up and there'll be like a ton of hair all over the side. Yeah, it's kind of scary to think like how much hair is just in the air that floats around that I then inhale. And chinchillas actually people have like one hair per hair follicle, whatever. And then chinchillas, I think it's like 50 to 80 hairs. It could be more hairs per hair follicle. So they live in like, I don't know if it's called a herd, but like a group of chinchillas, a herd of chinchillas. They originally came from the Alpine Mountains, something like that. And so like if a bird comes down to get them, they can inject their fur, as like a distraction or a decoy. Yeah, it's kind of cool actually, because I can't just eject hair out of my scalp. Yeah. I came in, she had been out for a while, and I came in, and there was like a clump of fur on the carpet. And I was like, why? Jeez. I'll open that for you. Here's April. I don't know if you can see her. She will come here. Sometimes I wonder if she likes me, or if I'm just this big scary person that chases her. Come here. Oh, I saw that. You almost fell. Or sometimes she gets shavings in the carpet and I step on it. That's not fun. Are you gonna come out? You gonna come back? Maybe. Probably not. You don't know. Come here. Maybe. But why are there shavings out? Dang it, there's more. If I grab my pizza, I'll probably eat that later. Pull this out. She might come out. Yeah, you can see that. April. Sometimes she'll come out and she won't leave me alone while I'm trying to clean her cage, and I don't like vacuuming with her in there. I don't like vacuuming with her in there because that's not a quiet vacuum. It works as a great suction. I like using it. But it's loud and the cage like almost echoes the sound, like, yeah, it does that. But sometimes I'll clean it out and she won't get out of the cage, and I don't want to chase her out because like that's her safe spot. That's like her safe spot, almost like a dog's kennel. So I don't want to chase her out. And then other times, what's she doing? She's hiding under the bed. And I have like these rabbit fence panels, panels. I made a frame and put a trash bag on some of them. But those are they're like 2 inches too short, so they don't like fit to put like a fence under my bed. April. Sorry. Come here. No. April. Are you going to chew on the vacuum? Please don't do that. Yeah. She's on the other side of the... Nope, she gone. Hey. Ta-da! She came out. Yeah. Come here, come here. No, fine. She's back under the bed. Hey. April. I have another thing beside the bed that she's on, but a wheel fell off of that one, so I don't like moving it around. No. Alright, go home. April, go home. What's the hay pellet thing? She won't eat loose hay. I've tried getting her loose hay. She doesn't eat it. She just throws it outside the cage. And then I have to clean it up. Super annoying. Come on, go home. I don't want to chase you under the bed. April. Come on. Come here. Go home. Please, I don't want to chase you. Go home. Yeah, there's new shavings in there. Don't do it. Just go in. Just don't run. Go home. Go in there. Please. I don't want to chase you. Can you just... There's new shavings. I put fresh shavings. And a hay pellet thing. And there's a treat. And less dust. And hair. You should just go in there. That's scary. You can see her, right? Just go in there. If I move, she runs. It's just kind of a waiting game. Go in. Go in there. Just hop forward like 6 hops. Dang it. April. Why are you so... I didn't do anything. She took off again. April. Ah. Oop. I scared her. April. I'll say I'll give you a gummy bear, and then you go in and I won't give you a gummy bear. I had Sour Patch watermelon candies one time on my bed, and I was eating them, and I got up to grab something, and then she took one. She ran off with it. I actually have a picture. I have a picture of her with it, I think. Somewhere. Yep. She stole it. Yeah, that doesn't look super good. But I did get it back. She only took a couple bites out of it. And she seems unaffected by it. So, yeah. I gave her a bit of cheese one time. It was a little bit, okay? It didn't kill her. My older sister wasn't happy at all. But she's fine. Probably shouldn't keep listing stuff I gave her. That sounds like a good way to get fussed at by someone. Come here. Come here. Go in. You cannot have a gummy bear. There you go. There you go. Dang it. Come on. Dang it. Why? Come here. Back here. You see my hand. Your eyeball's on the side of your head. I know you can see my hand. Don't do it. Come here. Go in. There's fresh shavings. Come on. Dang it. So close. April. Well, probably gonna end the live stream and then chase her to get her back in there. April. I don't know who just... There she is. You can see her. She's not anymore. She's under there. She'll go halfway in. Why do I like chinchillas? You cannot have sour gummy bear. She's fluffy. She's energetic. She doesn't really snuggle much, which, yeah. I don't know. I've actually considered selling her a couple times just because, I get super busy and I can't let her out. I can't let her out, so she ends up being locked up, especially in the summers. So she ends up being locked up for longer than I would like. I prefer to let her out once a day, once every other day, but it's hard to do, especially in the summers. And then she makes a mess. It's daily vacuuming and cleaning. I don't know. I just do. Favorite animal would pet. I don't know. Favorite animal, I like foxes. Favorite pet animal would probably be a goat or Frodo. What's your favorite animal? April, go home. No, Frodo, you'll eat her. Probably a ferret. No, Frodo. Probably a ferret. I've been told they stink. I have a cousin with a ferret, though. So, what about you? If you could have one animal in the world, what animal would it be? Oh well, probably gonna go ahead and end this stream. Put her up and eat my pizza. Yeah. My dad's a farrier, but he farriered. He was a farrier. Favorite animal on the farm. Right now, that's between the horse and the chickens. But like once we have like 4-H animals and stuff, the goats. But my dad was a farrier for a guy who had a donkey, and that thing never quit yelling. I love that donkey. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this and put her up. So, y'all have a good night. Why does my camera look dirty? Oh well. The next, what would be, well, we're getting 4-H animals this year. I'm getting an animal in March, I think. So I have a short posted, asking what animal you think it's going to be and to make your guesses. And I will let y'all know what animal that will be in March when we get them, or whatever animal it is. And then I think my older sister, I would add a donkey. I want a donkey, or reindeer. I think you can auction reindeer in 4-H. I think. So I would do a reindeer. I think they're a 2-year project, and to legally own reindeer, there are a ton of requirements. There's like 6-foot fence, and it has to be so big. And I think for 4-H, they have to be 2 years at auction. And then I don't even know where you would buy a reindeer, like here in Alaska. I just find one somewhere on the road, pick it up, take it with you. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Yes, 4-H is 4-H is teaching kids like hands-on activities like raising animals. There's a bunch of beekeeping projects, crochet projects, art projects, ton of other projects. The main event is the 4-H Ag Expo, where you can show off your project. You can make a trifold board, you can crochet something, paint a picture, take a picture, photography. But the big event is the auction, where you raise your animal for the year, you meet the requirements. So there is a born by date and a possession date. So your animal has to be, I know for goats, the Alaska auction is July here in Alaska, end of July, and the goat born by date is August 1st. They changed it this year because the goats have been so small at the last several auctions. Anyway, and then there's a possession date. So you have to have the animal in your possession by a specific date. You raise that animal, feed that animal. You do a record book. So you log how much money you spend on the animal, on feed, what you feed it, how much time you spend with it. It's just kind of like a paper trail proof of like you took care of this animal. And then you take it to the 4-H Expo and you can auction it if it meets the requirements, weight, breed, auction breed of goats. And then the 4-H motto is make the best better. I don't know. I had bees this year in my hive. April, stop chewing on that. And my hive really struggled. I don't know if they had a queen when I got them, which was really annoying. Because it was just a really hectic couple of weeks. So I made sure they were alive. I got them syrup. But then I think it was too late by the time I found out that they didn't have a queen. I called the lady I got them from, and she was like, well, there's nothing I can do to help you. You can spend, and she said $300 on a new queen. Nope, it was $305. I don't know. It was some crazy price for a new queen for a hive that I think had for a hive that I think was messed up when I got it. And then they were attacked by two brownie cubs. One night, woke up Sunday. I was actually leaving for a 2-week trip that Sunday. So I woke up that Sunday and the hive was knocked over. I thought, I didn't think I had a hive anymore. And then I got back from my trip and I was, stop chewing on that. April, go home. Can you just go home? Anyway, I watched the hive for 2-3 more weeks. I didn't want to check on them much because they had been knocked over by cubs and they were already struggling before that. And then got home from church one day and they were really active. There were a lot more bees than there were when I last checked on them. And so I decided to put my suit on and look through the hive, see what was happening. And there were also yellow jackets. And the hive was not aggressive. I started looking. It was another hive. There's wild honeybees around here. But there was a wild honeybee hive that was raiding what honey was left in my struggling hive, and then there were yellow jackets, and so I couldn't really do much. Yeah. If I couldn't do a goat for 4-H, what animal would I do? If I couldn't get a goat and I didn't have time to think about it like that much and consider what options I had, I would do chickens. If I did, I don't know. If not a sheep. Sheep are stubborn and obnoxious and you have to shear them. I think a cow would be cool, but those are a 2-year project. So like right now, if the goat I was getting could not happen, my backup plan is chickens. I think rabbits would be fun, but I don't really want to get into rabbits. Stop chewing on that. I don't really want to get into rabbits. We had rabbits in Georgia, and one day you had 3 rabbits, the next you had 18. I don't know if I would ever breed goats. Right now, I would say no. That could change, and I might breed goats one day. But as of right now, no, I would not breed goats. April, would you go home? I want to wash my hands and eat my pizza. I'm gonna have to put my pizza back in the oven. April, go home. I'm gonna chase her out. April! Come here. Get out. I'll take it. On everything. You're making a mess. You're chewing on stuff. Go home. Yeah, go home. Rat. I will eat you. Go home. Don't get back under there. She went back under there. April, go home. Go. Home. Now. I will get Frodo. And I will let him eat you. Go home. Thank you. What was that? Okay. Bam. I hit my head. Take that. Here you go. Fine, don't take it. Well, I think we will maybe hatch out chickens. I know Alicia likes incubating chickens. And we started banding our chickens. Put a little band on their foot. And 2025 chickens were yellow. So those will be a year old this spring. They'll start laying. And then we'll probably get chickens. Favorite chicken breed? I have no idea. We have a bunch of backyard chicken breeds. We have Easter eggers. We have a silky. He's now a house chicken. Him and his brother Doc got too cold, and now we just have him. We have some Easter eggers. We have a Freedom Egger. It's a Freedom Ranger Easter Egger mix. I like her. She's like really fluffy and big. And then like Easter eggers have like a feather beard. I would have to run downstairs and grab it. Yes, if y'all stay here, I will go grab the house chicken and be right back. I have acquired a chicken and a dog. Favorite chicken. Here's the chicken. Pipsqueak. If you poop on me, I'm gonna turn you into nuggets. No, he doesn't have a friend. It's just him. Frodo will occasionally try to eat him. Step on my knee. Yeah, I gave him a bath earlier because he smelled bad. And then I put some coconut oil on him because, like, under his feathers and stuff, because he was itching a lot. Yeah. You're noisy. I think he's part Easteregger because he's got, like, the fluffy face. Yep. Boop. Yeah. So, he just kind of lives here. We're actually going out of town tomorrow, so he's going to a friend's for a few days. Frodo, you're not the brightest in the bunch, are you? You're not. Okay. Well, I am going to go ahead and end the stream, put him up, and find something else to do.